Hello and welcome to another edition of Gary J's Walkabout Town. And today, as you can see, I'm in Leigh. There's the town hall behind me, which is now a museum these days. Anyway, today we're going to have a look up Lord Street. Let's go and take a look. And here we are on Lord Street. Well, over there is, of course, the corner shop. That used to be a clothing shop called Denby's at one time. Of course, it's now a Pizza Hut. As you can see. Well, let's have a nice walk down here, shall we? Yeah. Yeah, of course, a lot of food shops here. Wild Grill. That's like a cafe that's open during the day. You know, want something nice and quiet, you can come here. That's in fact, I do believe that used to be a pizza parlor at one time. There's Big T's, another pizza place. These are and Mr. Eats. Yeah, Mr. T's. I don't think it's open. I don't think it's run by that guy who used to be in the 18. I don't think. And of course, this is the. Well, this used to be it. Yeah. It's over the road is the Ymca. Of course, it used to be known as was it called Ethel Austin's? I believe it was called Ethel Austin's one time or another. Yeah. And of course, over there, of course, the local shop used to be a cafe there called Kenko's. It did change its name when it went under new ownership, but of course it closed down. I believe in 2019. I believe. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna. Now, of course, over there used to be the Chamberlain's Bookstore. It is now, what's it called? Dole's, which is a beauty parlour now. Well, one half of it is anyway. And believe it or not, to some people, that used to be a car showroom. Many years ago, back in the 50s and 60s, I think. It was a car showroom back then. You could see it for that big truck. There's a lot of vehicles passing over. Yeah. Over the road, where of course used to be a newsagent's there, where of course the Premier Her is now. And just above that, there was of course a nightclub that we used to go there called Juicy Lucy's. Of course, everyone remembers that. Yeah, of course, they had male strippers on one Friday night, and the following Friday night they had another lady strippers on the Friday night. You know, that's why they called it Juicy Lucy's. The Weaver's Arms has been in the news. In fact, I seem to remember that used to be an Indian restaurant. I never went in as an Indian restaurant, but I did go in once when it was a Yates's wine bar at one time. Anyway, so we've got another look. Of course, over there is United Footwear. You know, one of the best, has the best footwear in town. Of course, the other place there's got this shoes on in the precinct. Now, as we walk along Lord Street, we're going to come across what used to be the old public swimming baths. As I sure there's nothing coming. Yeah, it's sadly gone now, and it's quite a shame, really, because it was such a nice building inside. So, but now we've just got this concrete slab here. Well, as you can see, that was, and as I was saying, that it was the site of the old Theatre Royal. Also, later known in years, it was also known as the Casino nightclub, where of course it even said that the Beatles played there. I believe the Beatles played there when they were known as the Quarrymen back in the day. Yeah, they didn't know. I bet some of you probably didn't know that. Didn't know. I bet some of you didn't know they were actually called the Quarrymen before then. I knew, of course. But of course, yep, that's right. The Beatles definitely played in that site. You know, another reason why they should have kept the building. You know, it was such an historical thing, but you know, well, probably wasn't meant to be. Yeah. Of course, like I said, back in the, I think back in the 50s and 60s, it was known as the Casino. And then later it was became known as Rubin's nightclub. as well. Of course, I remember going there most Friday nights. I remember going there most Friday nights, actually. Yeah, most Friday nights, and what a great night it was. The music was bloody loud, but you had a good time. About £5 or £6 to get in, that was the entrance fee, and the drinks were on the house on Friday nights. Gee, yeah, can't go wrong for that, couldn't you? Anyway, here we are coming up a little bit further up Wall Street now, and over on the other side of the street there used to be a supermarket called Cordon Bleu in the other days. Cordon Bleu, remember Cordon Bleu? Was it Cordon Bleu? I think it was Cordon Bleu. Cordon Bleu. Yeah. And of course it later became a low-cost supermarket as well. It became low cost. Now, of course, it's that site now is part of the Magnum Furniture. Yeah, this is one time where Leigh Reporter used to have their office in here at one time when they moved out to Railway Road. And over here is what's part of Call the Car Taxis. It used to be a petrol station owned by Elf. Yeah, it used to be here, but of course it's now a hand car. But now, of course, it's a hand car wash now. As you can see, Blitz it car wash. Well, yeah. Now, of course, we're coming towards the end of We're coming up towards the end of Law Street now. You can see. Yeah. Of course, there used to be a station agent, so it's an estate agent which has moved out since. It's now just an empty shop. Makes you wonder what will be next. Perhaps another charity shop. Who knows? Well, of course. Well, over the road is, of course, our local MP's office. Yeah, remember Parliament, James Gundy. So I know James Gundy very well, and of course, we used to be at college studying. Well, of course, we're both studying drama, of course, and in fact, he was doing A-level theatre studies. I was doing BTEC in Performing Arts at the time. Well, here we're coming to the end of Lord Street now. Where here are the Cook and Company, which is an estate agent. It's quite a lot of estate agents. Quite a place for estate agents. So yeah, well, of course, here's something for ladies who want to, a beauty parlour over. There's a beauty parlour over there called Minders Touch Beauty Academy. Yeah. Well, we've come to the and now of course at the top of Wall Street there used to be the office, I believe it's for Yates and Greer's. The building there was the main office, but because I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Yates and Greer was situated on Princess Street, the street we're coming up to right now, because that's the Travis Perkins yard, and which was it's actually on part of the old railway line that used to travel through here. We have and here we have the Atmos Plastics, which used to be the site of Yates and Greer's meat factory. Yeah, of course, they did some great pork pies from there. Oh, it looks like someone's dumped a car there. Well, that's it for another video. Perhaps a bit short and sweet, but anyway, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe, and tick that bell for more notifications. And remember, look out for another video. I'll see you next time in the next edition of Gary J's Walkabout Town. Goodbye.